My name Edmund Yakani, Executive Director of CEPO, a South Sudanese civil society activist. I would like to take this opportunity with respect to share this video message with South Sudan leaders and the citizen. And the content of my message will be based on an opinion expressed by His Excellency President Salva Kiir Mayardit recently during the reopening of the parliament after the long recess of 6 months, and the opinion that I picked to speak to, I picked from the speech of His Excellency President during the reopening of the parliament dated 16th July 2025. The message from His Excellency President is that all political actors, being in the incumbent government or having a discontented position, should come to the table of dialogue, and his doors are open for dialogue. Dialogue is what we have been calling for a long period of time. Dialogue is what we believe in. That is the only viable option for reaching a national political consensus, for transition our situation from violence to peace. And His Excellency President have said, if we are going for dialogue, we should not go with any preconditions. Yes, dialogue requires acceptance of those who are on the table of the dialogue. Dialogue requires demonstration of political will among those who are on the table of the dialogue. Dialogue requires demonstration of political commitment among those who are on the table of the dialogue. We have seen for quite long, since 2013, dialogue were being used in South Sudan. But there's a total absentia of political will, political commitment. You come to realize that the parties on the table of the dialogue tend to express their personal gains through the dialogue more than committing themselves to secure a political framework for transitioning the country from violence to peace, which is the best interest of the citizens of South Sudan. We have seen also dialogue has been used as a tool of suppressing political opinion that may challenge any political opinion on the table of the dialogue. That's why, as a civil society activist, I would like to appeal personally to His Excellency President that we welcome the call for dialogue, but dialogue requires serious commitment, that people will never withdraw from the table of the dialogue if the dialogue is taking a hot debate on the table. But also, I like to urge our political elites that we are aware that all of you, being in the incumbent government or in opposition, the primary objective that you normally want to gain from any dialogue, it is always your personal interest, which is much more associated with access to power. In order, once you access power, then you sit in a public offices. That offers you a responsibility to manipulate public opinion and to gain from public resources for your personal interest rather than the common interest of the nation in terms of peace and stability. That's why I'm appealing to His Excellency President, dialogue must continue. Here are the following suggestions that I would like to throw to the table to embrace dialogue. One aspect is that let all political detainees be free so that the dialogue will be an inclusive. Freeing political detainees is not an insult. Freeing political detainees is not a demonstration of weakness. Freeing political detainees is expressing an attitude of embracing inclusive political participation, but also embracing political divides in terms of opinion and perception among political actors. All political detainees that are detained, whether in a detention cell or under house arrest, should all be free. And that's why I'm appealing to Your Excellency President, freeing First Vice President, freeing the former Director of National Security, freeing other political detainees, members of IO and others, could have shown a good gesture that dialogue we're going to embrace is inclusive. And of course, our message also goes for those who will be free, that let us embrace no revenge attitudes. Let's embrace an attitude of sorting out our political differences and misunderstanding to meet the best interest of South Sudanese citizens, which is peace and stability. I'm aware that most of our current political elites have personal grievances that they have encountered during the time of the struggle since 1983 until the signing of the CPA, and during the implementation period of the CPA until our independence from the rest of Sudan, and after independence until today. Yes, we know you have personal grievances, but moments has come for you to do political compromises for the best interest of the citizen, which is safety and protection of the citizen, and ensuring that peace and stability is an overall objective that none of us will undermine or will fight or will jeopardize. My second message is that, Your Excellency President, time has come that we should embrace merger of our access and Tumaini to increase political inclusivity, but also to open a door for sorting out some of the newly merging political issues that may not be adequate